Whoa, it's me. I don't even know. It's like, I think 12. I haven't played this game for like a week. 'Cause I had so many videos recorded, but I never upload them every day, so yeah. Who would? I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna go to her. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? What? Like I actually did that. Well, anything. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you? Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ha ha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll get as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. Yeah, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon or whatever it said. I'm clearly not good at reading out loud. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh my god. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Achy, wiggly, hairy, wiggly, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's not why I'm friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Ooh, how do I get out of this? Ooh. Bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward to this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone could agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks about that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy and to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure or a guilty pleasure. This is actually okay, it is actually recording, because I thought for a second that the way I set up OBS, it wasn't working. Sometimes that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you, but that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of people can too. That's why I do best. after all. That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is so important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. So just to say, I started doing this because I realized that I had no more videos to upload from like Doki Literature Club, this game, or Sakura Spirit. I'm kind of lazy and not streaming right now. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying this. It's not like anyone watches these, but yeah. Who should I show my poem to next? Yeah, I'm only planning on to do this once because I'm gonna do something later today. Ooh. Turn my phone vibration on. I don't want that on. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Lamasu, this one might be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. I don't even know what the poem was, dude. I think I just clicked like random words. I know how it was done. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh, cursive. That's not cursive. Is this cursive? It's not cursive. It's just fancy. Okay, it may be cursive. It happened at the dead of the night while slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consciousness, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symphony. I can't say it. Symphony. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, I don't even know. You as an you. I don't know. Oh my God. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. That raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Provel. Wait, is it Pavloviar? I don't even know what I don't know what the last one is. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh? That's funny. Didn't not Suki always write something about that? About something being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Aha, aha ha ha. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Lamasu. That's an exaggeration. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Okay, for this game, in Sakura's Spirit, there's a back button, and I swear that what I put for Cupid, which I totally know it's not finished. There's a back button for that. I'm pretty sure for the Cupid as well. I don't know, because I haven't played the game forever. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Ooh! Last person. I'm gonna stop. It's 12 minutes. Thanks for watching.